Alright, hello everyone. Welcome back to Drespellion. Here we are with another.
Super controversial statement that gets us canceled.
You can't say that on YouTube, Jackson. How dare
We,
you?
we gotta, yeah, the channel now. My
Ah,
God.
man. Alright, anyway, we're here with another story, and today we actually have a special guest. We have someone new with us today. Would you like to
Hello.
introduce yourself?
My name is Bean, aka Bean Annual. I've been called Big D. I've also been called Daddy once at work. That was kind of weird.
Interesting. Alright, and then if you are new here and don't know everyone else, I am Tommy. We also have Jackson, and we have Chris.
I also got called daddy a few times at work, but I work preschool, so that makes a bit more sense.
It's slightly less weird when that happens to you. Anywho,
adorable.
we have done Sonic.EXE in the past, but we have a new story, or really an old story. A story that's actually even older than Sonic.EXE, but continues to do the haunted, computer program thing, but before Sonic.EXE did it. So it did it before it was cool. Or not cool, depending on how you look at it. And that will be what we're reading today. So our story is the Blue Pendrive.
Oh, real quick. Bean, what was your icebreaker?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
We got an icebreaker for our.
Oh yeah,
special
this is
guest.
okay. So I like going out to get sushi, my days off.
Sure.
And I went to this place. It's like a revolving sushi bar. You can go in there and pick up the plates. It's great. I
Mhm.
went out there. I was nice and stuffed. And on the way out, I see someone with what I think is a baby carriage. So I go outside, and I look there. It is not a baby. It is a tiny pig in a jumper, in a stroller with toys. And I took a picture of it, which I can show you in general.
Oh
Yes!
my gosh. Yes, I need to see a pig in, hold on.
Oh!
Oh, look at him.
And I was like, why did she bring him? How did she bring him? Is she going to feed him California rolls? But alas, I was full, so I couldn't ask.
Alas, you were full and you couldn't eat the pig.
Wow.
Maybe she was making him into ramen. I don't know.
Interesting.
But yeah,
Well,
that
this
happened to me.
That's pretty cool.
That's
Oh, and just a heads up, I will say the Blue Pendrive is big. The biggest difference is that you'll find out this is not about a haunted. It's not haunted at all, which makes it even better.
Oh.
Ooh.
Also, just glancing around at the entry, this looks to have been originally in Spanish and translated,
Yes.
so...
Yeah. There's two versions here. There's the original, then the remake, and I read both. They're actually pretty good. But I think we should start with the original.
That's fair.
Quick,
That
Tommy,
makes sense.
quick, Tommy. Put a Spanish guitar over me. Its original name is called El Pendrive Azul.
Let's just be as stereotypical as possible.
Yeah.
Good
Yeah,
job,
we will.
Jackson.
Well, at least I am
Oh wait,
actually
yeah,
not
you're
Mexican.
Mexican.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's true. He is.
Yeah.
We can do that.
I'm
with
Puerto
this.
Rican.
El Pendrive Azul, anglicized as the Blue Pendrive, is a Spanish Sonic Creepypasta written by Sinos. A man found a pendrive in the hands of his dying friend, and out of curiosity would play its contents. Unaware of the danger inside, the story is considered a proto-Sonic.EXE, due to the story sharing a few elements with the Sonic.EXE creepypasta, which was published a few months later. Many even claim JC ripped it off, which I wouldn't blame anyone for thinking that,
I
in order
buy
to
that.
create his pasta. Although that is not true, this pasta is still worth remembering, as it was one of the first Sonic creepypastas ever written. This page will host both variants of the original story, a direct translation from the YouTube video, and the 1.1 variant featured in
Taringa. Taringa.
coming soon.
Well,
So
we
this
only
one's
got the
also a
original-
Sonic one. So.
Yeah, we knew that.
No, I didn't realize it was also a Sonic one. I didn't know that. I just
Yeah.
knew it was the haunted. I knew it was a haunted malware kind of thing.
And yeah,
But
I didn't realize
it was
also a Sonic
You might as well
creepypasta.
just read it.
All right, I got the wheel ready.
I see
Who's
the
watching?
wheel. Let's spin it.
Spin, spin, play, let it rip.
Oh,
Oh,
Oh!
Dean,
Ah.
Dean.
I knew it.
all right, here we go.
Oh, clap.
The tale. I will tell you all about something horrible that happened to me 2 weeks ago. I couldn't keep it to myself for any longer, so I decided to write it down in order to keep myself sane and remind myself that what happened is real. It all started one night. I received an unexpected visit from a friend. His face was pale and his body was shaking nonstop. In his right hand, he held a blue pen drive that he
Title
slowly brought to my face. Anyone want to do the voice?
I'll do
Friend?
it. Take it.
He whispered. Slightly unsettled, I obeyed, placing the pen drive in my pocket. Immediately after that, my friend put his hands on his face and started to cry silently. His crying got louder as time went on, to the point they turned into agonizing screams. I got horrified and attempted to ask him what was going on with him. He suffered for a few seconds on the ground, then he stopped breathing. I yelled, calling out anyone for help. Help! Help! To my mother answered. I'd rather not remember the rest. The day of the funeral was one of the most disturbing ones that I have lived through. Watching his entire family mourn and cry for him made me feel horrible.
Has he gone to a
The
lot of
autopsy-
funerals?
Say that again?
Has he gone to a lot of funerals?
Maybe.
What,
Maybe it's a
what
lot
does
of
it mean the
epileptic
day? The day itself was
Of
one
my
of the worst.
2 funerals I've been to, it was by far the worst one.
The catering was horrible.
Yeah. They just brought Jimmy John's.
Oh God.
Yeah.
Trump sandwiches.
The
Shame.
autopsy revealed the cause of death was an epilepsy attack, aka a seizure. They never asked me for my version of the story. Never knew why. When I arrived home, I enclosed myself in my room and started to cry, thinking about the moment of his death over and over again, until I remembered the pen drive.
Title
I
drop.
rapidly looked at the basket of dirty clothes I had, looking through the pocket of the pair of pants I wore that day. Then I found the pen drive. Okay, relatable. Who hasn't done that? Like left like your headphones in your
Oh,
pocket.
Oh, multiple times.
The amount of chapstick
Yeah.
containers
Quarter,
that I've
yeah.
just ruined because
one-
they've stayed in my
yeah.
pants and they've gone through the washing machine, and I'm like, oh
Yeah.
well, now it's all
When,
melted.
when I was young, when I was younger, I accidentally forgot I had a copy of Kid Icarus Uprising still in my pocket, and it went through.
Oh.
No.
It was
that's
ruined. I loved that game. I later
Honestly,
got another copy like a couple years
I
later.
tried to play that game, but the control scheme hurt my hands.
That's
Oh.
fair. It's not
What?
for everyone. I
Yeah, I
love
like
that game. It was one of my
I
favorite.
like the
DS.
appeal
Was
of
this
it.
on the
you know?
DS?
Yeah.
Oh.
I figured. I'm like,
I
I
have the
mean, I knew it had to be a handheld thing because there's no way Chris would
Well,
have
there's
an
also-
entire like DVD inside of his pocket.
You don't know that.
What?
He has some huge
I
pockets, I
remember,
guess.
like, I remember
Taco
on my
Fans.
playground, in my elementary school playground, there is a slightly broken, like, PlayStation disc always there. I can't remember the game, but it was one of the red PlayStation discs, like the all-time bestseller games red. You know, there was like remember those?
Bubsy 3D.
There you go.
I
No,
never
it's
owned a
PlayStation 2.
PlayStation, so I wouldn't not know that.
No, PlayStation 2. It was like, you know, the red
Ah,
label
yeah.
PlayStation 2 games. They're like the bestseller games.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
At first, I doubted whether I should plug it in my PC. Okay, smartest creepypasta protagonist in history, right here.
I know he considered not doing it before he did it. That's better than
Yeah, no,
most.
he's like,
I know.
no, seriously, like
I mean,
the amount of self-awareness this kid
I'm-
has is amazing. Creepypasta standards.
I
mean, this
remember,
guy didn't even get a warning from his dying friend not to play the game beforehand.
Yeah,
that's true. Yeah, that's true. He's just handed it. Probably knows it's a suicide note or something.
yeah. And to this
But-
day, so go ahead.
So I recently remember this old creepypasta called like Max and Ruby.
Oh
where
yeah,
the dude-
04.
004.
Yeah,
I think so. Yeah, where the dude just receives this weird ass disc from eBay, sees that it's like a obvious bootleg, and says, "Yeah, I can still give this to my cousin.
yeah.
It's all good."
You know something fun? Someone's I guess
We
not
still-
remaking, but they're
Imagining it, they're making a video
yeah,
of it. Yeah, I've seen that
reimagining
too.
it. Yeah,
Yes.
it's
And-
super cool. That's
Yeah.
one thing I love about creepypastas is the way like people being able to reimagine and redo these
Yeah.
honest to god shit stories.
Yeah, I mean,
A lot of
it's
the
just cool to look
horror
at, though.
is open source, and it's just a bunch of creators sharing stuff, remaking stuff,
Yeah.
and just
I mean,
Adding-
look to our left. There's 4 EXEs right there.
Mhm.
or the SCP Foundation. I love SCPs. Do you love SCPs, Bean?
I do. I just don't like when kids get a hold of it and they go, "Hey, look, my thing is going to destroy the world times a billion."
My
They
nightmare
did
for beast is gonna be the end of the world. It's SCP-0001.
I like the Tickle Monster. I love him.
Oh, I love SCP-999. Yeah, he's awesome.
Or like
I think-
Patty
part of
the
me wants-
Pelican.
Yeah.
That one's
Or-
funny.
Or SCP just another murder monster. I don't remember their name, but I do.
Or,
remember
or,
them.
or like one of my favorite is the SCP-J, where it's the rock that makes you procrastinate.
Oh, there's
Got it.
actually, speaking of videos, horror video, hold on. This is, I don't get off topic, but this is great. There is this one channel who did 2 versions of steamed hams, but they're SCPs.
Oh, I should watch that.
There's one where it's steamed ham, but it's Patty the Pelican, and steamed hams, but it's Mr. Laugh, like Live, Laugh, Love.
What?
Oh.
and it's so well done. Like, oh my god.
It's good
Oh,
that
oh.
shows up later for sure.
I swear that's after we're done with this, yeah.
Part of me wants to make it Keter SCP because Keter should like the murder monster class.
Not
Made it just
necessarily.
be
No,
super hard to
not
contain.
necessarily.
No.
Just
That's
means-
how people treat it. That's how
Yeah,
people
but
treat it. That's how
Keter
it is
just
in the
means
lore.
It can't be contained easily.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying.
You know, I actually had an idea for a Keter class SCP.
No, I did too. Where like, it just like it follows it super hard to contain without being super deadly. Because that's what a lot of people treat
Yeah.
Keters as.
My
Just the
idea-
murder monsters. Wait, Chris, can I say something
Imagine
first?
like a Keter that's just like
Yes, sir.
a guy
I was gonna
named
say-
Bill who can just teleport anywhere he wants.
Oh, they do have
That's
that
his
guy.
thing. Oh yeah. Oh, the time traveler guy.
Yeah. No, my idea was a pig that's perpetually greased up, likes to run, and can move its bones so it can just slip under doors.
No fucking
And it's
way.
just an NTF squad eternally chasing this fucking pig.
No fucking
So
way,
it's
Jackson.
so he's like a living like one of those like
And the pig's
little water
immortal,
noodle
too.
things.
Wait, Chris, are you trying to say that this is your idea too?
Not exactly. I also had the idea for an SCP pig.
No,
It
mine
was
is like
a
it's
dream.
no, it's like it'd be like a teacup pig that's eternally youthful and immortal, perpetually secreting grease, and every time an MPF squad tries to catch it, it just slips out of their hands because it's so greased up. Just
So with my idea, it's a little different. I got a bit. One day, I had this really weird fucking dream of a talking pig, but it wasn't like talking. It was like very simple. Like its oinks sounded like words. So I thought, okay, so what if it's a like immortal pig with a butler, and there's just a really fan pig that just roams around. No one really pays any mind except for the SCP Foundation. And the few times where they do get interviews with it, eventually the butler would be like, well, I guess it's time to go, and they just walk out the
So
door.
it's like
That's why they think.
so it's like that one D
It's a little bit,
where the bear like bluffs its way to be a person.
oh yeah.
but people are aware he's a pig.
But it's just like
Yeah, it's just,
natural. People don't care.
yeah, it's like people may question it, but they won't
It's like
stop them.
it's like
a really,
it's like a low level medic
you don't
where
have to.
it's just like people just act like yeah, that pig's always been there.
Yeah.
a little bit. It's like they're aware this pig has status. They're aware that it being able to talk is a little strange, but once the butler or the pig decides to leave, they're gone the moment they like go past the door or a turn. You know.
Yeah.
Oh, so it's like
I
that
also-
that butler SCP that like you ring the bell, he shows up in
That,
Oh,
that
yeah.
was an inspiration. Yes.
I also want to make a neutralized SCP where it's this ultimate supreme murder monster, but the minute like a mad scientist made it, the monster slipped on a banana peel and broke its neck or something.
Oh, so just the exact opposite.
Yeah.
It's like the MTF squad didn't kill it. Like at the time it showed up, it was already dead, and the scientist was crashing out because he spent years of his life making this thing, and he
I
died.
knew I should have worked on its neck more.
I forgot there was reinforced the cartilage.
Why didn't they make him non-stick?
Non-stick. Okay.
Oh no, he was non-stick. He's sliding all over the place.
I forgot to add the friction.
We're getting way off.
Okay.
Does this happen a lot in your videos?
This
Yes.
is actually the first. Yeah, this has to be the longest one for sure.
This is
Oh,
sorry, I had
no.
that
We've
effect
gone on really long tangents. This is not the
Uh,
longest one.
Is this not the longest? Damn.
We've definitely had longer tangents in a video.
Okay. Back. Okay. At first I doubt if I should plug it in. Go ahead.
Okay, and to this day, I regret having done so. But I eventually decided to see the contents of the pen drive. After turning it on, I looked at its contents. It contained only one folder in a strange language I couldn't understand. Akashic. Aramaic, anyway. And which I haven't been able to decipher to this day.
Portuguese.
Yes, it contained a file called Sonic_the_hog.exe. I noted the name wasn't correctly written, but I didn't care too much about it at the moment. I tried to open the file, and the error message popped up saying something about the file that I tried to open not existing. I remembered the mistake in the file's name and corrected it, adding an E to the word hog. It allowed me to open the file afterwards. I then remembered my friend was a big Sonic fan, much like everyone else.
Just like everybody
I
else.
thought of the past. Sorry, I had to. Anyway,
Yeah, we
which
were just
settled
working on
me-
the same brainwaves here.
I had to. Personally, I'm more of a fan of Knuckles myself.
Oh, same.
I like Shadow.
That's fair.
Yeah.
Which unsettled me a bit when realizing that fact. But I calmed down because the fact the file was about the friendly blue hedgehog.
So,
After
like-
opening the game, The screen faded to black, showing a text that read out, "Loading, ... with 3 dots that disappeared in a constant rhythm. It's a fucking game! I exclaimed.
Nice.
What?
Thank you. That's what it says. It says, it's a fucking game! Like he's
No, I
hyped
mean you
about it.
too. Why did he scream?
Because he's so excited about this game, dude.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah,
he's
he
so
explained.
ready to play this game.
He thought
Yeah.
he found his
Okay.
friend's porn stash for a second.
Yeah. Like, you need to delete this, man. They're after me. Flush it.
Please, they can't see what.
I was at the
what I
island,
look
man. You
at.
don't understand.
No, God, you need to get this out of here. It's straight from fucking Jeffrey.
Femboy
Beach, whatever the
Hooters.
fu-
Oh, God. Not being sure how to... There are tears in my eyes right now.
I
Oh, I
too.
miss doing this shit.
Femboys make you cry.
Not being sure how to feel about this. I waited for the game to load and it eventually showed a colorful 8-bit scenery. Oh, it's the Master System Sonic.
Oh.
Yeah, that's before the Master System was the 8-bit version of the Genesis. And I
Oh,
believe
right.
Yeah.
they
Genesis
still,
was
they still
16
sell
bit.
those in Brazil, I think.
Masters?
Yeah.
Wow.
Brazil's weird, man.
True. Well, that's why it's in Portuguese.
Yeah.
Wait, did I cut out for everyone else?
No?
No, I heard you.
Sorry, you all went silent
No?
for me.
No.
Oh well.
Anyway.
Not being sure how I feel about this. The 8-bit scenery with Sonic's emblem in front, with him wagging his finger like in the classic games, along the typical title screen music. For a moment, I thought this had nothing to do with the death of my friend, until I saw smaller letters in the menu. In the portion of the screen dedicated to Sega 1991 copyright credits, there was some text written in the seemingly exact same strange language of the folder. I felt chills go through me when I noticed that. After that, I simply decided to press enter. So I just pressed enter on my keyboard. You couldn't hear it, probably.
No.
Oh, hold on. I got a good mic. Hold on. Did you get that?
No.
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 Hold on, let me try.
Should we switch?
Hey, hold on.
Should we switch readers? Okay.
Hold on.
There you go.
Oh,
Oh, that
I
I
heard
heard.
it.
Yeah, I heard that.
All right, you guys. I'll get off the wheel. You guys can have a crack at this.
All right, cool.
Oh, I deleted the
Let's do
wheel.
Yeah.
Are we gonna go back to the wheel?
Oh,
Yeah.
let me see.
I thought we could just go in order of the call, but all right.
I'm gonna laugh if
no,
I get it again.
All right, let's see. Oh, it's me.
Yay! All right.
Yo.
Let me take a sip of water before I go on.
Can't see him. Time is now. Gonna read the
All right, let's
rest,
see.
next couple paragraphs.
And here, move on. The level was this. The level was the same one as the original version, Green Hill. I could use the arrow keys to move and the space bar to jump. The character physics were normal, just as they were in the original game. It all went fine until I made a mistake and got hit by an enemy. Someone make a ring sound effect.
Bling.
In the original game, the rings you collected would be spilled once you took damage. However, this time, instead of the rings being spilled over the place, they were completely red squares coming out of Sonic!
Whoa.
Not blood.
Not
Hold on,
red
let's
squares,
see.
guys. It's very different.
Yeah, this is super serial.
I'm picturing
My
like
optimism-
red squares that are the size of the rings that would pop out, like so
Yeah.
they're like
So
ginormous.
Oh no, he lost his Wendy patties.
No.
fuck. How's Sonic gonna keep his job now?
Well, if someone works at Pizza Hut, of course Sonic works at Wendy's.
He would. Sonic would work at a Wendy's.
Yeah.
And Shadow.
No, Sonic
Shadow's
works
an
at
asshole,
Sonic,
so
dude.
sadly I have to say he works at a Hardee's.
Oh no, Bean, you haven't watched any of our older readings. We read a story called Life at Pizza Hut, where Silver's the main character of that one. It's a fucking mess of a story.
It's
It's no use. You can't have stuffed crust. It's impossible.
I wish you would say that to fucking Shadow with his orders. My God.
Which character would work at an Arby's?
I was thinking
Knuckles.
Shadow would work at the Arby's, but but then you
Knuckles
said
is back to-
Hardee's first.
My optimistic mind thought it was just a bug, but deep down, I knew this wasn't a good sign. I kept going till I cleared the level, but when the act name was displayed on the screen, instead of the typical Green Hill Act 2, there was a lot of garbled text written in the strange language I previously mentioned. Okay, a lot of I know this is translated, so I'm not gonna go on the grammar too much, but it's a little awkwardly written in places.
Yeah, I think it's just because like in
Yeah, it's
English and
translated. It's all-
Portuguese, yeah, and like how it's like the subject predicate are like flipped in those languages. So
Hmm.
Yeah, that's probably why. The
Yeah.
background was not normal this time. It was a plain blood red block that
Drink.
seemingly was slowly pulsating as time went on. I did get scared at that point. I tried to close off the game immediately with the escape button, but it wouldn't work. So I tried to press any buttons in desperation. Control, Alt, Super, none of them worked. As the screen
What's the super
distorted so
button?
violently, my desperation grew. At some point, a really bright flash began rapidly flickering on the screen. Oh, it paralyzed me. I couldn't move or close my eyes. I could only watch the horrible things going on the screen. Excessively disturbing female screams started blasting the speakers, while the screen displayed a close-up of Sonic's face, crying blood as the words "RIP" started appearing everywhere on the screen.
Rip.
Do you hear that one?
The screams didn't stop. In fact, they
The
only got
cancellation, I think, got both her screams.
Damn it.
they only got louder as time went on. I started to cry, still unable to move, then started shaking. I will end up just like him, I thought, horrified. The screen faded to black once again, and the scream stopped too. I desperately fought in an attempt to move, but all of my efforts were in vain. On the screen, an enormous red number 10 showed up, which didn't change to 9, 8, 7. I have to get out of here,
Game's gonna start.
I thought, still in the mood. 6, 5. With my biggest efforts, I was able to move a finger, then my head, my arms, and then my entire body. Once the countdown got to 2, I jumped at the ground, covering my head as if I were in some sort of shootout. I heard a horrible female scream. Similar to that sound in those jump scare pranks. That takes me back.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah,
the
I
maze game.
yeah.
That
like,
one coffee commercial.
Oh yeah.
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 I was thinking
Yeah,
of
this
like
is
Scary Maze, if you remember Scary
Oh,
Maze.
yes.
Yeah, yeah.
I was like, "Ah!" I can't do it. Like,
This is just a very violent screamer for no reason.
Yeah,
that would surprise
like
me.
every EXE game ever made.
Yep.
Fair enough.
If he still looked at the screen, do any of you know Slendy Tubbies?
No.
Yeah.
Kinda.
It's very silly.
Yes. Well, to those who know, it's just Tinky Winky's that face Tinky Winky has in the first game.
Oh yeah.
It just shows up on the screen.
All around the internet.
Tommy doesn't know what I'm talking about.
I sure
All
don't.
around
This
the
one
world.
was scarier. Even worse, it was even more prolonged. I rapidly unplugged my PC's cable, and I did the same with the pen drive and stomped it until it was torn to a million pieces, completely destroyed. The nightmare was over. I couldn't stop shaking after what happened. I eventually dried my tears and left the room. I never told anyone about it until now. Maybe I should just forget about it. Sometimes I believe I shouldn't expose my life out of mere curiosity. It's not worth it. However, this one thing I'm sure of is that regardless of whatever happened at the end of that countdown, I don't even know what it was.
Okay, again, smartest Creepypasta main character ever.
Yeah.
And
Compared-
to sum up what
compared
happened
to-
here, his friend found a hacked game online and played it. It turns out a bunch of malicious hackers made it specifically to give someone seizures, which is
I
why I
buy
like
that.
it so much.
Yeah.
Because that could happen. People are, especially this time this thing was made, people are edgy
That's-
dickheads.
That's
That's
true.
So
I don't-
people definitely do that. They would make a game like full of probably like live leak footage or something at the end there.
I remember
Just flashing
when
lights.
mods became available to console players for like Fallout and whatnot. People were making mods to brick consoles just because of a weird like console
Yeah,
versus
see,
PC
people would
thing
do
at the
that,
time.
and like so this again. Why I like this one is that one the main character is believable. He doesn't think it's haunted, and his reactions make sense. And yeah, it is about not anything haunted. Is about his friend who got a freaking epileptic fit and was because some guys online are being assholes.
Yeah.
That does make sense.
I kind of see that. The thing
The
is,
beginning part's
like,
kind of
the way it ends,
Yeah.
I would think that would have worked better if he also had a seizure, but instead of dying, he just suffered like say paralysis in
I
some
think
parts of
that's
his
what
body,
was
like
starting to
not
happen
full on
there.
death.
The flashing lights. I think that's what kind of made him freeze up.
Me too, but I wish like there was like more long-term consequences behind like to show like this
Yeah.
is a seizure, not a paranormal thing.
Yeah.
Because that's what I think the story is still implying at the end, like that it was something somewhat paranormal,
Maybe.
or at least like typical haunted gamey, not like
Yeah.
a cruel prank by just like cruelty for the sake of cruelty.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
makes
it's-
sense.
Yeah,
the
I
only
would
thing
say,
I
like-
would give it knock it points for is that in the beginning, like his friend gave it to him and then died right there. Like that was kind of weird.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
Well,
what makes
I
me think it was meant to be supernatural.
Yeah, maybe.
I
Like,
could maybe see it as like this dude's last brain function being he meant to tell him to destroy it, but since he was having a seizure or well dying of one, he just couldn't.
I don't know why, but I imagined that the friend was in a bathrobe for some reason. I don't know why.
Oh.
See,
Like it's like his friend is Daniel Radcliffe from that one movie where he gets guns attached to his hands.
Oh, that one.
Yeah, he's just in the bathrobe the whole movie.
he's in the bathroom even in his funeral.
Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah. He's like, okay, we're gonna close that. You know, you have a
Alright.
tight little belt on there.
Mm-hmm.
Alright.
Well, so that was that story. It was pretty good. I like that one.
I think, at least for creepypasta standards, I think it's
Especially around this time, I think
yeah,
like
because this is
It's
like
been-
one of the
yeah.
first ones. It's one of
if you
the
were to
first
read this
ones.
randomly, like in a like Sonic fan page or whatever, at 3M, I can see this being scary.
So that was the Blue Pendrive. I hope you liked this video. If you're
Yes.
interested in more of these videos, subscribe. We have a bunch of them, and more on the way eventually. So
A huge eventually.
yes,
We still gotta read part 2 of my story.
we sure do.
That is-
But yeah, so we will have more things to read at some point.
Yeah.
If you like it, you should subscribe. I also post other things that are interesting as well, so you should just do that. And yeah, we will see you all in the next one. Bye-bye.
Bye.